Is it just me, or is literally like the same thing in Metro Manila? My gosh. What's there another Cebu Pacific aircraft here? Ain't no. Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen. The time check now is 3:27 in the morning. And yeah, welcome again to Official Weather 8233, and this time the trip report will be going back to Metro Manila. Yeah, I stayed overnight on a hotel because I cannot afford that, staying in the family's house for so long. Anyway, there's almost like no other people here. And also the entirety of the Philippine Airlines and AirAsia chickens are obviously empty.
How did that happen? Well,
There's a bonus one for FlyScoot too. But, well, literally there's intentionally nothing else about the Philippine Airlines and AirAsia chickens. Wow. And I don't believe how quite silly the airport at this point.
Later.
Alright, time check is 3:46, and I just finished the check-in process. Now we're going to the gate, obviously. So,
Several bad puns later.
time check now, 3:49. Well, it's still obviously dark in the airport ramp here. I think this truck is going to get the aircraft parked over there. Yeah, we should probably skip a few hours in. So, sorry everyone, because I cannot see the entirety of the airplanes clearly, so I'll decide to skip it for a moment. So, tie skip.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alright, time check now is 5:03 a.m. and our aircraft just arrived. Oh, I almost forgot to inform you that our flight was actually 5G464. I almost forgot to say this in the intro, but yeah, the plane has just arrived, and the other plane there bound for the plane bound for Cebu. I don't know if it's this Cebu, but it's about to leave, and then the next one to park will be 5G464. We're still taxiing at the runway at this point. There goes the first one. This is the same aircraft that parked on the apron earlier while I am on the taxi from the hotel. And this one, 5G464 from Naiya Terminal 3, has just arrived. So, no kidding. this is our flight for this morning. I assume that I might be arriving at 7 a.m. Yeah, 7 a.m. The 6:15 is the departure of the aircraft, so I cannot understand what Airbus type is this. I'll just see it later once the taxi's right here. Anyway.
Few inches later.
Another one, which is Philippines Air Asia from Naiya Terminal 3 has just landed after this one. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now Iloilo Airport's a bit busy. Here comes Air Asia from Naiya. Wow. From silence to busyness. Man, this is like some typical rush hour in terminals like in the other ones. And since our plane parked over gate 5, that means this one will go on the bus gate. I don't know why our flight used the jet bridge instead of AirAsia, but this is confusing though. Anyway, one more time, we're going to skip to the boarding of our flight right here. So, one sec.
Later.
There's another one. I think this one is from Mactan, Cebu. It's a ATR Cebu Pacific. Look at that. Hello, baby. This is the little plane that everyone's talking about. This is part of the route of Iloilo, Mactan, Cebu, so well. Anyway, we're still waiting for this one to board, so yeah.
Few inches later.
Minutes later, I did confirm there's actually a flight all the way here to Iloilo Airport, and there it is. Ain't no way, but they actually had flights. This is what I said in the check-in earlier. They actually had flights to Iloilo City. Ain't no way. Okay, I did confirm this was from Singapore Changi Airport after the announcement, and I also searched it on Google. It actually is from Singapore. Wow, well, almost the boarding time, so
Several bad puns later.
well, there goes Philippine Airlines to Naiya Terminal 3 because we are still currently having difficulties with baggages on our flight, of course. So, well, I think they'll go first, then we will go second. Dang.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Alrighty, here we go, guys. Bound for Naiya Terminal 3. On the other hand, there's AirAsia boarding the passengers at gate number 6, while we board at gate number 5. Dude, according to the ticket, I see that I'm on seat 35F. I mean 35F. So let's get out of it. Righty out then. Alright, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Let me see. window seat. Alrighty, seat check now. We see we have the menu card. We also got the magazine and the briefing card and the sickness bag. I don't know why they don't have the magazine from the flight last time to Iloilo from Manila. This wasn't here though, but it's different right now that they had the magazine. So yeah. And as usual, we got the window seat, and AirAsia's the second to leave for NAIA Terminal 3. Wait, no. This one's for Terminal 2 for some reason. I think I said the script wrong earlier for this one. If I said it earlier that about the wrong terminal, please let me know in the comments. But seriously, this one will leave second, and then we will leave next, I think. Well,
Later.
time check is 6:39, and they're now doing final preparations before we take off. Also, Fly Scoot, Fly Scoot already departed like a few minutes ago, and then we will be next. Alright, we are ready to depart by 6:41.
Making first moments happen with you.
And now,
You're now ready
the
to
safety
depart
video.
for
I mean,
Manila.
safety demonstration. I'm sorry. I just noticed this aircraft doesn't have any TVs. I'm sorry, everyone. Man, wrong script, wrong script.
Is approximately 55 minutes.
Alright, watch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to your cabin crew, who will demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Each seat is provided with a seat belt. To fasten, push ends together. Tighten seat belt by pulling loose end. To unfasten, lift top of buckle and pull free end to release. In case of water landing, your life vest is found under your seat.
At the same time, we are now moving.
To don, slip vest over the head. Take tape around the waist and push end to buckle. Pull tape to tighten. When outside the aircraft, pull inflation tags to inflate vest. Manual inflation is done by means of the red tubes. Blow to increase air. And push pins inward to release air. Light automatically illuminates once the battery is immersed in water. Do not inflate the life vest inside the aircraft. Please be reminded that unauthorized removal of life vests from the aircraft constitutes theft and is punishable by law.
All of my
In
binoculars
case of
are in
rapid
flight mode,
change
so
in
we'll be
cabin
okay
pressure,
then.
oxygen masks will automatically drop from the compartments above you. Immediately grab the mask and pull it towards you. Put it over your nose and mouth. Pull elastic band sideways for snug fit and breathe normally. Put your own mask first before assisting others. Keep it on until you are advised to remove it. In case of emergency evacuation, follow the lights that will lead you to the exits. For further information, please refer to the passenger briefing card found in your seat pocket. This aircraft is equipped with emergency exit signs found in the cabin. The location of the nearest exit may be
According to the pilot, they said
Each
there will
cabin
be
door is equipped with a
slight
slide
cloudy
raft.
weather
In
here
any
while we're
eventuality,
cruising.
Guests must leave their bags and immediately proceed to the usable exits. There are also fire extinguishers in the cabin. Operation of the device is indicated on the equipment itself.
We are about to take off. Please fasten your seatbelt securely, keep window shades open, and tray tables stowed. Voice communication with the use of mobile phones is prohibited while the cabin doors are closed. This is a non-smoking flight. Use of vape, e-cigarette, and all smoking or vapor inhaling and emitting devices is also prohibited by the Philippine Civil Aviation Regulations. And due to the potential risk of fire associated with lithium-ion batteries and damage to your portable electronic devices, We request that you remove all charging cables from the in-seat power outlets during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Once again, may we remind all guests that the use of power banks is strictly prohibited for the entire duration of this flight. These safety protocols are meant to ensure compliance with the existing regulations and to provide security and a pleasant experience in flight. Your safety and comfort are our utmost priority. Wish everyone an enjoyable flight. Once again, this is 5J464, your Airbus C210 jet service bound for Manila. Welcome aboard.
Here we go, lads. Bye bye, Iloilo.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, laboratory check. Yeah, this literally the same amenities like last time from Manila to Iloilo. So the only difference here is this one has, I don't know. I don't know if they have it's the same thing. There's also USB ports and the same toilet and sink. Yeah, that's it.
1 hour later.
Lastly, the sub change for destination. For every contribution, local team accepts programs for education, health and nutrition, protection and support in emergencies. Preparation for descent for chemical will now be collecting all
Eventually.
Time check. It's already 7:34, and I intentionally just slept the entire flight. As usual, we're now descending to cloudy Metro Manila. We're descending to cloudy Sukat first, then, well, you probably get the point. I can barely see the construction. And below me is Cavitex. Yeah, that's Cavitex, to be fair. And there's South of Transit below. Same with San Agustin. And what's that? LMS Transport? I know. And a Kirstine bus. that's Salabang TSC if I'm not mistaken. Elgin R. Mark, Don Aldrin 2. Man, there's a lot of buses. And right there is actually Dr. Santos Station, the same thing that I said earlier. If you haven't watched the one Cavite extension and phase 1 ride, I'll paste that in the description. So go watch it. Descending now to Metro Manila in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch on the Metro Manila. We have landed back to where we started, baby. We have landed back to where we started. And I can barely see the skies and everything.
Hello everyone, we have just landed at Iloilo International Airport, Cebu, Pacific. Welcome you to Manila. We are now taxiing towards the IA Terminal B.
Yeah, you get the point now.
And safe disembarkation. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Kalalapang po lamang natin sa Paris para
Anyway.
ng Iloilo sa Manila. Maligayang
Yeah, it's a little bit foggy right now in Metro Manila as usual.
We are pleased to announce that we have just landed 45 minutes ahead of our scheduled time of arrival.
Wow,
For
45
your
minutes ahead.
safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign.
I was alert that we're already landing at Manila. I just fell asleep intentionally after the laboratory check.
Cabin doors
Lol.
were closed. Please check your surroundings to ensure you do not leave any of your personal belongings behind. Be cautious when opening the overhead bins, as heavy items may have moved during the flight. Mangyari po lamang na manatiling nakaupo at hintayin matanggal ang ilaw sa fasten seatbelt sign bago tumayo para kunin ang inyong mga kagamitan. Nais rin naming ipaalam sa inyo na ang paggamit ng palikuran sa mga sandaling ito ay mahigpit na ipinagbabawal.
Few inches later.
Radio, we are literally being the last to disembark. Well, not actually the last. Time check, 8:10 a.m. Well, it's actually yeah, it's a little bit smoggy. I think that's from the vehicles here. As usual, I think I'm going to wait for the next bus for some reason. Private jet. How many big ones fit?
Later.
And we are here at the arrivals hall by 8:17 a.m. Sorry po. Righty. Alright, we are now back at NAIA Terminal 3. And if you like these videos a lot, please subscribe because this helps grow my channel a lot ever since the takedown since November. So please help me support the channel, everyone. Whew. That's really a 4-day trip for me. Well, I'll end the video here, so thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out!